Okay, so funny story here. Not really funny though. I was scrolling through Instagram, you know, just browsing like you do, and see this image, and I was aware of this. So I was aware that there was going to be an interview with Hunji Miyazuyama, which is the author of Attack on Titan. He was going to reveal the ending panel to Attack on Titan, like rough draw kind of like thing, and it got me thinking. It didn't really affect me as such until I saw it on Instagram about an hour ago. Basically, well, I'll put the image up right here. So yeah, this is it. This is what I saw, and this is what I have to work with. So basically what happened was, in my mind, I came up with 3 ideas. The first one, I think, could be that Eren is the father to Historia's baby. Now, I haven't really got a strong kind of thing with this. I really don't know, because basically, Eren is in a cell. Yeah, and we know that Eren could have got out at any time, and Historia is royalty. She could have, and Historia is royalty, so she could have gone up to the cell and be like, I want to see Eren, I am the queen, can I, There is a possibility it could have happened even though Eren was in prison, but that wouldn't explain why there was a guy with Historia telling her that she needs to stay indoors and things like that. So that isn't a strong one. I don't think that Eren is the father. I don't think it is Eren in the picture either. I think that the guy is either Grisha, which I'll start talking about next, Zeke, or possibly Jean. I don't think it's Eren, but there is that body built as Eren's. It's a muscly guy. So no offense to Armin, I can't see it being Armin or anyone. This person is tall, I can see that. This person is tall, so that puts Levi out of the question, even though I don't think Levi's going to have long hair anytime soon. So, really, the possibilities with the first suggestion that I was going for is it's either Grisha, which I'll talk about in a minute, Jean, or Zeke. But Zeke, that's a complicated one. I don't know why Zeke would have a baby. Besides, it doesn't match the words which it translates to, which is, are you free now, I think, or something like that. Anyway, that's my first idea, but I don't agree with it. I don't think it's true. The second idea that I have is that it's actually Grisha. So, I know that sounds weird, Grisha, it's not a flashback. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about a flashback to where he is holding Eren or anything like that. That's not what I'm talking about. But we do not know what happens to Titan shifters when they die. We don't know, right? Okay, they could be a paradise, a bit like Ymir. We don't know. We don't know what happens. And it's getting to the end of Eren's Ymir's curse. So it's highly likely that Eren will die before the end. This is what I think anyway. I was inspired by... I had a bit of a daydreaming moment, and I swear it's the future. Don't call me crazy, but I swear it was. So I had a vision in my head. I don't know why. I was just drawing a picture, and I was like, shit, what? So I had a vision of Eren's back exploding into wings, the wings of freedom. So one blue, one white. And it was so beautiful. And it was because I was drawing, I am pretty sure it was just an idea that came to my head that would have been awesome to draw, but I can't draw that well. I'm sure that gave me some sort of idea to what I'm going to go into. So I don't think Eren is going to pass on his ability to anyone else. And if he does, he'll live on through someone else's memories. So if he dies with the Titan, surely he will die with all the other Titan shifters. So what I'm thinking is, the way it ends is Eren's being reborn when he dies. So when he is dead, he's being reborn into an afterlife. It could be an afterlife, or it could be a new life with the same people, the same family, the same story. Or it could be Attack on Titan just repeating itself, which I can remember that was said before. It could be just repeating itself. Carl is giving birth to Eren again, Grisha is holding him, but that doesn't match the whole you are free now. What I think is going on is the fact that Eren's being reborn, and Grisha in the afterlife is carrying him, and he's being reborn as a baby, and he's hugging him and saying, you're free now. So then it's almost like saying Eren's death freed him from the suffer and the pain and the agony he went through in Attack on Titan, which is a nice little ending. I think I prefer that out of any of the three because it works well. The last thing, I was going to go on to it a bit in the first one, I did go into it. I just think it's a random person. I honestly, come on, guys, the ones who read the manga, you know, yeah, you know that Hanjimi likes to play with us. I mean, can you remember that April Fool's? If I can find it, I'll show it you. But the April Fool's image that Hanjimi Ziyama drew for us all, and it almost killed us because it was Levi getting impaled through the neck. So, Hanjimi's friendly like that. Hanjimi likes to tease us a lot. He likes to play with our minds a little bit and make us think that something bad is going to happen. And he does know that we all like ships and we all have shipping wars and we like to fight a lot in the fandom. But what I'm thinking is the fact that it could just be a random person. I mean, it would make sense to stop the war between Melee and the people inside the walls. I think they call them Eleldians. I can't say it, but so to stop the war between them, this is how they did it in the olden days. They would make two royals marry, so it brings the countries together and it stops the war. That could be that there could be a royal guy in the Melee, a young lad with long blonde hair, you know, not Billy Tabor, or Willie Tabor, I can't remember his name. Not him, but somebody, a royal family, or maybe in a different country which is linked to the Melee, and if Historia and that person married and had a child, it would stop the war. I think it could possibly be another royal from another country that's just come along and met Historia. They've had a child for the sake to stop the war. But that wouldn't make sense as to the fact, hold on, this isn't about Historia and another person. The protagonist is Eren, so it makes no sense why they would end it on Historia having a child and that guy hugging the child, unless there is some sort of fact about him that we don't know yet, you know, like maybe he's another one of Eren's brothers or something. It makes no sense. It could be Zeke, but then again, going back to the first one I was talking about, it doesn't make sense. Why the hell would Zeke just have a random baby with Historia? It makes no sense, you know. I do think it's Historia's baby. That's one of the things. Because I think it'd be too much if somebody else got pregnant. For example, if it was Mikasa, I think it would be too much on the fandom if we were just like, we'd just be like, hold on, wait, what happened to Historia's baby? We want to know what happened to Historia's baby, not Mikasa's or not another person. So I stick to the idea of the middle idea. I think it would be a nice subtle way to end Attack on Titan if it ended with Eren being reborn into his family. I think that's a lovely twist, and I don't think it'll leave us heartbroken or anything. Because if Eren does die, we'd be all like, you know, I mean, some people hate him, but if you're an Eren lover like me, we'd all be really emotional about it. We'd be like, no, Eren. So the idea of him being reborn into the family could be a nice twist, and it could be nice to know that there's no Titans in that afterlife and that people just live on. You know what I mean? Who knows what could happen? But this is just my view and what I think is going to happen before the end of Attack on Titan. I don't think there is going to be any ships made canon. I think this is an important thing that I want to get across. If Eren has a baby, I think it will be for the sake of humanity. It won't be because he is in love with that person. I don't think Eren is capable of love at the minute. I don't think he is, you know, well enough to process the act of love, you know. He's probably got a lot of things going on in his mind and he's pretty effed up at the minute. I mean, if you read the manga, you just want to shout at him and go, what the hell are you doing? Just stop. And this is literally what I think, especially at the moment now he's got the Jaeger-Tees and he's running away from the Survey Corps, and I'm just like, what? This is wild, you know. But I do think he will die in Melee. This is how I think how it will happen. He'll go back to Melee. He'll go and talk to Reiner probably. He'll say, I'm sorry, Reiner, blah, blah, blah. And then he'll either kill himself or he'll die because Ymir's curse will have ended when he's in Melee. So he'll die beside Reiner or something. And Reiner will see the pain and things like that. And he'll just go, hold on, what are we fighting for? What is this war? you know, and it would be forced, well, not a forced marriage, but it would be an ideal marriage. Because like I said, in history, arranged marriages were used like this. It wasn't love. Like, usually these people would talk over letters, and then they'd meet, and they'd have a child, and they'd get married, like, the next day afterwards. Like, honestly, it's not for love. It's for a partnership of two countries. That's usually what it's for. So I think, I mean, I don't know, it could be a mixture of all three, really. Who knows? Who knows? So I'm going to stop this video now, because I think I've talked a bit too much about it, and just wanted to share my opinion with you guys. If you have a different, like, theory to mine, then please comment below and let me know. I want to know what you guys think. Please communicate with me. You know, I want to know what you guys think. I want you guys to tell me which one of my theories, you know, number 1, number 2, or number 3. I want you guys to comment below what you think. You know what I mean? But no shipping wars, okay? We are not arguing about how the fact that Eren may have slept with Historia. We're not arguing about anything like that. We're not going to argue about how it could possibly be Mikas's. No. And I don't want to hear any empregs, okay? There is no way, right? I'm an Eri shipper. There is no way Levi's giving birth to that baby, okay? So don't you dare. Don't even go there, okay? This baby is obviously come from a female, guys. But I don't want ship hate. I don't want any sort of arguments about ships below, okay? So, now I'll stop talking. I'll see you all later, okay? But don't forget to subscribe and like and hit that bell, okay? I'm watching you. Do it. Do it now.